Hello, I'm Sarah, student of international law, aspiring to be that rare, good kind of lawyer, not the evil corporate kind that everybody hates. Thank you for the opportunity to share my presentation on the legal basis for the State of Israel. I know you've all heard the arguments against the State of Israel. It's a popular topic these days. So I'm honored to take the less popular but correct position in this debate. Let us begin. At the beginning, of course. How did Israel come to be? Well, Israel never really stopped being. We Jews have been there for over 3,000 years, and the establishment of a Jewish state was endorsed by the international community. Even when we lost control of our land, we still stayed there. Sometimes there were a lot of us, sometimes just a few, but there hasn't been a time without a Jewish presence. From the end of the 19th century, we started to come back in increasing numbers and wanted to reassert our claim to sovereignty. The international community, starting with Britain and ending with the League of Nations, recognized our right to our homeland and enshrined it in the Mandate for Palestine in 1920. Although Britain, the country put in charge of Palestine by the League of Nations, tried to backtrack on some of its commitments, the die was cast and we were on our way home. Just as other peoples claim a right to self-determination, so too do Jews. They have a right to self-determination in their homeland, which is Israel. Now today, there is a dispute over a part of this land, Judea and Samaria, or what most people call the West Bank. Israel has said it is prepared to compromise and sacrifice its claim over some of this land in exchange for peace and security. But there are some people who believe Israel has to give up all its claims. In fact, some people don't believe Israel has any right to exist at all. What do you think? Should an ancient people be forced from their homeland to satisfy another people's demands, or should they find a way to share this land? As my final exhibit, I'd like to call upon my younger brother Joseph, who visited Israel recently. Hey Joseph, any time to discuss my law school presentation about the legal basis for the State of Israel?
Sarah, I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Sorry, I just thought you might like to contribute to the... My brother has never been very calm about the topic. You might say he's all heart. I'm sure you'll be able to check out his video online. In conclusion, Israel has a legal claim to the land but has compromised in the past and is willing to do so in the future for peace. We all want a solution to the conflict. I'm open to suggestions. Feel free to submit your own video response here. As we lawyer types say, I rest my case.